Hey everyone, my name's Chris Lambert. On this channel, we talk Kanye West, and today we're talking this story that Lil Nas X refused to reveal how he got Kanye West to produce Industry Baby, which is the next new big Lil Nas X song. You may know him from Old Town Road and think, oh man, this guy's going to just be a one-hit wonder, but Lil Nas X has stayed on the horse, so to speak, and continued to make hit after hit. And Industry Baby, if you've seen any of the music video, this is one of the images I can show of it. Has a Kanye West production. Take a Day Trip, who I got to interview for Forbes at one point, has produced most of Lil Nas X recent material, but them getting to partner with Kanye is kind of huge. Though partner, I'm sure they probably worked separately, but people are just curious, how did you work with Kanye? What role did Kanye have? And Lil Nas X in this interview was a little mysterious about it. So he refuses to reveal how he got Kanye West to produce Industry Baby. The Grammy-winning artist was asked about the Kanye contribution during a recent interview with Kerwin Frost, who simply asked how the collaboration happened. How did it happen, X responded. I actually can't tell you. I can't, not yet at least. When pressed about why he couldn't share any details, X said it was just a thing and that he wanted to protect his connections. He did, however, shed some light on the experience with Kanye, applauding the Donda rapper for his prolific and ever-evolving career. We talked. He's a pretty cool guy, super down-to-earth. He's super talented. It's so funny when young artists praise established artists. Just like, oh yeah, he's super talented. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why he is where he is. He showed me stuff. He's working on some great music. He got to hear Donda. I guess technically I got to hear Donda. We all got to hear Donda, but I want to hear more. It's nice to work with somebody who's done that for so long. Yeah, I bet. So much longevity and still going, Yeah, it is nice. It is nice. I guess from Lil Nas X perspective, like, you are new, you're just within your first few years of your career, and you wonder how much time you'll get, right? Because artists can have 3 years where they're like a huge hit and then disappear. They can have 5, 10. The fact that Kanye has been doing what Kanye's been doing for nearly 20 years now and is still generating the huge response that he's generating and crossing generations, right? It's not just people in their 40s and 30s that came up with Kanye. It's people in their 20s, people that are in their teens, like, that are still falling in love with Kanye's music. So yeah, that would be inspirational for somebody at the beginning of their career. But, just why the mystery? What's the story? And you can see down here in the comment section, where is it? Mad Respect here says they had the same manager. So that's it. They had the same manager. And if you go to, this is a link that somebody shares. And right at 29, he just says, like, yeah, Kanye and I had the same manager. Like, my manager used to be Kanye's manager, and, that's how we kind of got hooked up. But Adam Lieber is who came up when I looked at Lil Nas X's manager. And all I could find between Kanye and Adam Lieber was the fact that Lieber used to manage Britney Spears. And there was a Twitter war between Kanye and Britney back in 2011, and Lieber commented on it. So I don't know if Lieber at any point has had any association with Kanye or who else is on Lieber's team, if he just owns the company, if there's another manager that Lil Nas X has that in my 5 minutes of research did not come up, but there's some connection through the management. And just to dive into this story real fast, if you're curious. So this happened when Ham came out in early 2011, before Watch the Throne had actually released. And Britney Spears also had Hold It Against Me as a single, and it came out as #1, with Ham being #2. And Kanye posted a message saying, yo, Britney, I'm really happy for you, and I'm gonna let you be #1, but me and Jay-Z's single is one of the best songs of all time, LOL. So, clearly having fun, making fun of the Taylor Swift debacle when he said, Taylor, I'm really happy for you, I'm gonna let you finish. And people really latched on to the word let. Oh, you're going to let Britney Spears have #1? You did nothing. This was all her. Which, yeah, yeah. And Adam Lieber here saying, thanks for letting us be number one. Much appreciated, with the dry, like, pissed off tone. And West had to actually, like, clarify, saying, on a serious note, I'm truly happy for Avril Lavigne and Britney Spears' no hate in 2011, which should have been the end of it. After watching his beloved Chicago Bears advance to within one win of the Super Bowl over the weekend, does Kanye love the Chicago Bears? I've never thought about Kanye liking football. West was upset to discover that sites such as MSNBC had reposted an Us Weekly story that claimed the rap star was trying to instigate a Twitter war with Britney. Yeah, right, like Us Weekly posts this and MSNBC picks it up. MSNBC, what are you doing? So Kanye actually then has to defend it. I thought LOL signified a joke. I didn't get the 2011 LOL doesn't signify a joke anymore memo. LOL or something else, I guess. I just saw that MSNBC said I tried to start a Twitter war with Britney. This shit takes the air out of my lungs sometimes from blogs and news reports. Enough already. All I do is focus on my work. There's a new lie every day, a new media spin. I never got a watch with my face on it. I guess that was a story. Kanye commissions a watch with his face on it. A company tried to give that to me 9 years ago. I'm one of the most considerate people in real life, maybe over-considerate, over-caring, overly real, which, yeah, that has been said by people that have met Kanye, that he's just like very kind, very thoughtful, wants to know more about you as a person, is very interested in you, listens. Yeah. And then here, there's no astronaut training for celebrity. Even though this whole life is so outer space, I was actually surprised that a record as raw as Ham could make it to number 2 on iTunes. How can you let someone be number 1? Which is what people were saying to Kanye. And he's like, yeah, I'm well aware of that. That was the whole joke. I know intelligent people know this, so bear with me. When I said the comment about Britney, I was giving her props for being number 1, not dissing her at all, but stop making it seem like my aim is to hurt or down people. That's just not my style. As pop stars, we're all in this shit together. We're on the inside of the TV. That's what a line, right? We are on the inside of the TV. If the media wants to make a story, just say I have atrocious spelling and terrible grammar. If you don't give them a story, they just make one up. I'm just trying to focus and stay creative, keep bringing dope shit to the world. Yeah, so that was the one connection I could find between Kanye and Adam Lieber. But Lil Nas X and Kanye had their first meeting back in 2019. Lil Nas X appeared when he was still in his, what was it called? Old Town Road. Still in his cowboy Old Town Road phase. Wearing the cowboy hat. He went to Sunday service along with a lot of other people, and he got to stop the golf cart that Kanye and North were in and pose for a quick photo. And you could see him saying, Kim Kardashian, if you're reading this, please send me the picture of me and Kanye. And she followed up appropriately. So the tweets are still live. I don't even know. Oh, KK Dub. Okay. Kim Kardashian West coming through. Okay. What a comment by me, you know, 2 years ago. And then here, just in 2020, I think this is at one of Kanye's operas or something. You can see kind of like the robe with the necklace on. Lil Nas X just kind of pulled up and Kanye is posing for the photo. He's not smiling for the photo. He's there for the photo. And Lil Nas X just kind of looking happy, like laying some elbow on Ye. And that was another meeting. So 2 meetings within a year and now production on a song. But who knows what it's actually about. Or how, like, the more details about how it happened. Why Lil Nas X feels like he has to be mysterious about this. Is it just the marketing? Lil Nas X, whatever you say about his music, I like the songs that I've heard, but whatever you say about his music, however you feel about his music, dude has been a genius marketer. And I feel like just that's the question, right? How did you start working with Kanye? So refusing to answer it, just being like, oh, I'm not going to tell you. Just feels like kind of that mystery. It gets people talking like, oh, how did he work with Kanye? How did he work with Kanye? So we'll see if this is actually something meaningful, why he can't explain, or is just kind of a PR stunt. But if you were curious about this topic, there's still not a lot of info, but it seems like the quick answer is the manager connection. But who exactly that is, I still don't know. Maybe you do, but I don't. And if you do know, leave a comment. Speaking of which, that's it for this video. So if you're enjoying the channel and you want to support us, the easiest way is to like, subscribe, or comment, as any of those things tell YouTube this is a channel people enjoy. So then they show it to more people, which goes a long way in helping us. And then we also have our podcast, Watching the Throne, a lyrical analysis of Kanye West. It is the thing we are most well known for. We are professional film critics and experts in narrative analysis. We co-wrote the Dissect Season 8 on Yeezus, handling the lyrical analysis, with deconstructing the narrative of that album. We explain movie endings and themes. I write novels and poetry. Travis is a journalist. We're good at what we do in terms of analysis. You have to deal with a lot of conversation and a lot of fluff because it's all off the cuff in terms of the actual conversation. We don't have a script. We don't write anything down, even though we do prepare for each episode. So you might not like how talkative it is, but there are going to be some things in each episode that cause you to go, wow, I've never thought about it like that before. That's so cool. So I highly recommend checking out a few episodes here and there. We've covered all of College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation. We're finishing up 808s and Heartbreak. We've also covered Yay, Kids See Ghost, and Jesus is King. When Donda comes out, we will start a season on Donda, but we are going right from 808s and Heartbreak to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy in the meantime. So if Donda does drop next week, we're going to have to suspend our start of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. But more Kanye content for all y'all, you know? And episodes are starting to come to YouTube, so multiple mediums are available. We also are available, the podcast, on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, wherever you listen to podcasts. So highly, highly recommended. You know, of course. So until next time, stay wavy and keep it loopy. Cheers.